right, let's go ahead and get ourselves glammed up with Patrick Ta. To start off with my primers, I have the Gucci matte primer in my T-zone, and I have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk primer on the outer perimeter of my face. I am combo with a slightly oily T-zone. And so we have the Major Skin Hydra-Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation from Patrick Ta, the new girly on the block, and the shade that I chose was 20 Golden. Now, after going through all of the shades and determining undertones and things like that, this one was the closest match for me. That is not to say it was a perfect match, but it is the closest match, and I think it looks pretty good. So the shade number on this being 20, sure, but it is B183. That's what you're gonna see on the bottom of the bottle. You get 1 fluid ounce, just like any standard, or 30 milliliters, any standard foundation usually has at least 1 ounce. This is a skincare based formula that gives a luminous finish, is medium coverage. It does say shake well before use. 12-month shelf life on this. This is a glass bottle with a rose gold that is signature to Patrick Ta for all of his products. Also, his logo is at the top of the bottle. It is a pump. We're gonna go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used to apply it when I first applied it. So yeah, the primer has had a chance to settle in. I'm gonna go ahead and pump right onto the brush because I don't want to drip anything on my white shirt. But here we go. I was having a bit of a dilemma when choosing my shade because right now I still have a bit of a tan from coming back from California. So I said, hey, wait a minute. Do I match to my shade at the moment, which I decided not to, just so y'all know, because your tan tends to go away like within a week or so, unless you maintain it, right? So I decided not to do that and instead to go with my natural shade. So this might look off to y'all at first, but I know my skin tone. I've been doing this for quite a while. And so I decided to just kind of roll with something in between my darkest tan and what my natural skin tone is on a regular basis. So I feel like this shade works. And it doesn't look disgustingly off, right? That matches my chest. We're good. So that's 1 pump. That did about half of my face. I feel like I waited a little bit just to get a little more coverage right there. But I feel like if we're looking over here, we've got texture, we've got hyperpigmentation. And then we look over here, we are evened out and we've got quite a bit of glow. It looks healthy. It looks hydrated. And it did, you know, diminish the hyperpigmentation. I can still see it, but it is definitely evened out. So I'm gonna go ahead and add another pump to the other side of my face to bring us together here. And if anybody is interested in this brush, I'm trying to remember if I bought this. Oh, I mean, I obviously didn't buy it recently because it has the silver on top, but this is a Sephora Pro Slanted Buffing Brush number 88. If they still have this brush in the new all black ferrule and handle, then, you know, and it's still a number 88, whatever it is, I'll be sure to link it for you because it's a nice brush. It doesn't soak up a lot of product, and it does the job, in my opinion, of both a brush and a sponge, which is to push the product into your skin and also distribute it evenly and give you the maximum amount of coverage. So I think it's a really great brush. And the coverage is very nice on this. It does really just look like your skin when you're finished, and I love that. I absolutely love that. When I first put this on, I was like already looking for the concealer equivalent. Patrick, you know, hope you're working on it because this is really beautiful. And since I am oily in the T-zone, I want to go ahead and I think what I'll do is just build it up a touch where I'm darkest. So I'm going to take like half a pump. Okay. Half a pump and dab on each side. And just blend it into that section. That's nice. That's nice, honey. That's nice. I'm trying to keep it right real pretty. Wiping it off and everything. Quite beautiful, quite nice. Fingerprint magnet, as we all know. It is what it is, okay? So what I would like to do next is take the powder from the cream foundation and just set my T-zone. So this, my color is tan 4. Tan 4. I'm just gonna go down the middle of my face. So we have the set area and how that looks against the unfinished or unset area, and how we still have that nice bit of glow. All right, we're gonna go over some of the highlights and claims that this foundation has. It does retail for $58 US. And the highlights are that it has a radiant finish, is hydrating, features hyaluronic acid, is vegan, has medium coverage, and is best for dry, combo, or normal skin. So note that they did not say that this is good for oily skin, because it isn't. Now, if you're a girl who doesn't mind touching up, you could absolutely wear this. If you prep, then cool, you know, it'll probably work out for you. But if you're in a condition where it's humid and you're oily, babes, come on, it's not gonna work for you. You know what I mean? Like, milk of magnesia is not going to get you together in this instance. And so, you know, radiant finish or luminous finish or whatever, if a foundation says that that's the finish and that's where you're starting off for the day and you're oily, then chances are you're either gonna have to touch up a lot, you're gonna have to prep like crazy, or you just avoid it. I am slightly oily at this point, so I have no worries about this. I used a mattifying primer in the center of my face and I have powdered it. I feel like I'll be just fine. Now, it is a lightweight luminous foundation with serum inspired ingredients and a buildable medium coverage formula that boosts hydration and blurs the look of imperfection. So let's have a look a little bit closer so that we can see about that blurring claim. I definitely have some congestion in my pores, and a little texture. I also get like that milia around my chin. And I feel like a combination of the prep with my primer has helped reduce the look of that. This side that is freshly done, I don't feel has as much blurring as this side. So maybe it just needs to set down for another minute or two. But it does look incredible. It looks really, really good. As for the highlighted ingredients, it has 3 forms of hyaluronic acid. So this is for visible plumping and hydration. Plant-derived squalene, which visibly improves elasticity and diffusion of fine lines. And then kombucha, which enhances the look of smoothness and radiance. So I'm just gonna go with, it looks really good. It really does. But I don't feel like, I feel like with continued use, just like with any other skincare, that you will get that, you know, diminished fine lines or the smoothing and things like that. I don't think it instantly does that. But it doesn't enhance the look of those things either. So I think it looks good. All right. I do want to read the what else you need to know, because Patrick Ta is a makeup artist. He is someone who has worked with countless faces. He has worked with countless skin tones, which is something that I really appreciate about this range and about his rollout. If you guys haven't seen, check out his Patrick Ta Beauty Instagram page. He's worked with Galoria. He has worked with Nima Tang. He's worked with other richly melanated women to showcase the deeper range on this foundation. He's worked with other people as well. He's shown the entire range, but I do want to really highlight the fact that he has shown these foundations on the deeper skin tones at the end of the shade range for his foundation. Now it says down here, Patrick Ta knows the secret to every look starts with foundation. So he builds a base that complements your routine, infused with hydrating skincare ingredients that visibly improve elasticity and diffuse the appearance of fine lines. This formula blends beautifully with bare skin and even better with makeup. So I could walk out the door like this and feel comfortable. I really could. Now I didn't do my hair, I just threw a headband on, but but I feel like I could totally walk out the door, and it's the fact that like your skin really shows through while also minimizing your imperfections that allows me to feel comfortable leaving the house with a little lip balm and this foundation on and nothing else. It really looks super good. Like, it doesn't look like foundation. So let's get back to the shade range. 30 shades, and I think that the undertones are really what help this range to complement as many people as possible. It is not the 40 or the 50, and sometimes you don't need that many. This is a foundation that lets your skin show through, so it is not like a mask. You can get away with a little flexibility. And I want to show number 30, which is the rich neutral. I want to show you the model on that one. So here's Miss Girl. You see how her before is just it's a little uneven. It's not, like, she already has great skin. Hello. Then we have the after, and she could totally walk out the door without anything extra. I'm not saying that all this on her face is like, I'm not dumb. I know how they do photo shoots, but what I'm saying is you can absolutely just wear this as your base. You don't need to do a lot of bells and whistles. You don't need the bronzer, the contour, all the things. I think it looks fantastic as is. You also have the range that is like on the deeper end of things. I'm shade 20, so I'm not even on here, but I wanted to show you anyway. I love the undertones here. They're so realistic. They're so well thought out. And what I remember from his videos is that he tested these foundations on human beings, on the women that he knew or had worked with in the past, and he let them use it for a while, not just for the photo shoot. He let them use it for a little while and then give him feedback. And in my opinion, that alone is worth the $58 price tag. Now, we already know Patrick Ta is a high-end makeup line. You're not gonna, I wasn't expecting a $40 foundation, mainly because of the packaging, but also the ingredients. I feel like once you start to incorporate skincare at a level that it is effective, you know what I mean? Like, you can just throw a little drop of niacinamide and all that up in there. You could, but for it to actually yield the results that you're looking for, and then on top of that, you know, glass packaging and things like that, as opposed to the same components that he's been using for the majority of his products, yes, you're gonna get a bump up in price. And it wasn't egregious, in my opinion. Major Skin Cream Foundation and Finishing Powder Duo that I use to powder my face is $52. So there's only a $6 difference between the cream foundation duo and the liquid foundation. So again, not an egregious price difference, not outside of what he charges for his products. Now, I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, and then we're gonna do a wear test. At the time that I have put this foundation on, like completely, it was 10 a.m. So we're gonna go from there. We're gonna do an 8-hour wear test, and maybe extend it if I am able to. But yeah, we'll have a couple check-ins, and I'll be back once I finish all my makeup. I'll be using as much Patrick Ta as possible. All right, we are back with a full face, and I have to say, this feels amazing. It feels absolutely amazing. All of the Patrick Ta items that I used on my face today will be in the description box. If you haven't subscribed yet and you'd like to become part of the J-Bay fam, please remember to click on the red subscriber button and let it turn gray. That will make you a J-Bay, and you will join the best bays in YouTube, where we chit chat and all that about high-end and luxury beauty. I've started to get a little bit into like cooking videos, and I do a lot of vlogging. So if that sounds like something that would interest you, then I'd love to have you over here. So go ahead and click that subscriber button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now it is time to go about our day. I'm gonna do at least an 8-hour wear test for you guys. I might get to 12 hours. I mean, I did finish putting on this foundation at 10 o'clock, so I could do 12 hours. We'll see how it goes. But I'll check in with you guys at the 4-hour mark, and then again at the 8-hour mark, and we'll see if we can push for 12 hours. Okay, so that's it for now, and I will see you guys later. All right, it's going on 3 o'clock, so that's 11, 12, 1. That's been about 5 hours. So I just want to show you guys how everything is looking. I did reapply my lipstick because even though I used 2 Patrick Ta items, one of them is not intended for your lips. This is an eyeliner, but it was burgundy, so I was like, I'm using it on my lips. And then I used this lip oil, and it's like a mentholated lip oil. This is full syringe from the plumping glosses or whatever. They don't go together too good, in my opinion, but they look pretty. They don't go together, but they'll go together for this. Let's just talk about this foundation though. Let me zoom you in a little bit. I feel like it still looks really good. My oils are peeking through, but not severely. Not to where I feel like I need to blot or anything. I mean, this is a luminous foundation, and I'm gonna let it rock. But 5 hours in, that's pretty good. I like the way it's looking. Let's go ahead and check back in at the 8-hour mark. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, it has been 8 hours. It has actually been 9 hours. And I'm gonna go ahead and stop here because I'm ready to take my makeup off. Not because it looks bad, as you can see. And I have no more natural light, so I am just using my, like, whatever's left of the overcast that's happening outside and my ring light. But zoom me in so you can see how we're looking. So reminder, you guys, I have combo oily skin in the T-zone, and as you can see, I could stand a touch up. I could stand a touch up just a little bit. I don't feel like a grease ball, but I definitely feel like more than what I would like for my oils to peek through or peeking through in this area right here. Everything else looks fantastic. I did eat and got some lipstick on my chin, so I wiped it off. And then, come on, let's focus, friend. There we go. And I wiped my nose, so transfer happened. But yeah, like, where my face is just naturally moving, I have some creasing from my eyeshadow. I didn't wear a base, so I mean, it is what it is. But I would say that overall this is a very well performing foundation for the type of finish that it is. I can't imagine, or I have yet to see, there we go, I have yet to see a foundation that is luminous and transfer proof, right? It kind of comes with the territory. I am going to touch up a little bit. Let's see how it looks, if we can bring it back to life. And I'm just going to use the powder from Patrick Ta to just kind of freshen up. I mean, I don't really need it on my chin because I don't have anything left on there, but let's have a look-see. Here we go. Back to it, it still looks good. So if I were to carry like a powder or compact or something like that, I feel like I look pretty good. This is a very nice foundation. I could totally see myself using this one more so in the winter time, when the weather is cooler, drier, and where this would, you know, I feel like it would last and I wouldn't need to touch up. That's not to say that I wouldn't wear this foundation in the fall, in the spring, you know, when the weather is not as humid. I would definitely turn to this foundation. I think it's lovely if you're having like a light day of just like, you know, chilling around the house or running errands or going on a date or something like that. I would totally wear this. It looks so pretty. And this is a full face of makeup, but like you guys saw when I first applied this, it looks beautiful all on its own. It looks, you know, great for just a quick put together and go look as well. So for me, this Patrick Ta foundation is a hit. Shade 20 works for now, but I could absolutely go down a shade or two come the winter time, because right now I am still very much vacation tan. So I can see myself maybe purchasing another shade in a couple of months, maybe for the VIB savings event, seeing where my skin is right there, seeing how it's performing on me, and then deciding to maybe get another shade, because I really like this formula and I would like to be able to wear this year round. I mean, obviously not summertime, you guys, because yeah. But yeah, if you're combo like myself, if you don't have a ton of oil production, I can definitely see this working for you. I'm not somebody who can speak to oily, but just as I mentioned when I was describing the foundation from the claims on Sephora's website, it's not meant for oily skin. But if you can pull it off, then, you know, have at it, friend. I hope you enjoyed this review and wear test. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Will you be picking up the Patrick Ta foundation, the Hydra-Luxe foundation? Do you like the formula? Have you had a chance to try it yet? What do you think of the shade range? Yeah, let's chit chat and all that as we do about high-end and luxury beauty on this channel. I'm gonna be doing a few more beauty videos. I know I've been very much in my vlogger bag lately, and I love that you guys have been watching the videos and enjoying them and even getting something out of them. So yeah, thank you all so much for your continued support. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you will stay a while and hang out with us. And that's gonna do it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much again for watching. Don't forget to like, share as well to show your support. Costs you nothing. And all the information that you need from today's video is in the description box. I take great care to make sure that you guys have your links. And if you shop through those links, I do get a kickback in terms of commission that I do invest back into the channel. So if you would like to see more from me, then that is the best way to show your support. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I love you, and I will see you next time. Mwah. Bye.